I'm starting something new. Welcome to my podcast. Nah, but for real. Mm, I wanted to figure out how to do a podcast. This the first episode. I think the podcast I'm gonna name it "Come and Go." How life comes and goes. Am I cooking, y'all? Tell me if I'm cooking. But let me fix you up a little bit more. I think that's the farthest she gonna lean. But this podcast gonna be how life comes and goes. As I think it's gonna be called "How Life Comes and Goes." I don't know. I'm gonna try to cook up a name, but I think that name actually really worth it because it's really gonna be like how my life go, and I want to try to get people in here or visitors or guests on the podcast. So this is the first episode. Just wanted to let y'all know there's something different. There's something different for real though. Like I never really thought that I'd be doing a podcast out of all people. Andre doing a podcast. But I think this is how I wanted to do it, so I'm gonna show y'all. You gotta relate to one motivational video or one motivational quote. You bring in your quote and you talk about how that relates to you. Um, and the one that I chose, I found it, and I actually kind of ran with it because I liked the way the quote sounded to me. Some niggas might think this corny, but this the quote that I chose. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. I found it on Instagram, and I just really did think this might have been the right quote for Andre. You feel me?
She's the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm much better with her than without her. I got to tell you, she's everything I'm not. Everything I would dream about as far as being a person and a spiritual individual and just a genuine person, she is.
Now this how I want to do it. I'm gonna tell y'all how I can relate to that quote and how that quote goes with my life. Now I done been through countless mishaps, relationships. I call them mishaps though. Um, my first ever relationship, I was 11 years old, really trying to find love. That's what I consider my first relationship. Dang, I got a blanket right there. I'm gonna ask my mama to get that for me. But that was like my first mishap. Damn, that's black as hell. I didn't even know it was that black. I'm gonna fix that. Now I got something going on in this my nose, but I think I could really relate to that because all the relationships I done been through, five to be exact, throw up one hand. First relationship, I'm gonna call her. I don't care. I could put them on blast. MK. She lived a block and a half away from me. Always argued. Then she ended up liking me. So I thought like, oh, we gonna last forever. That's what she told me at first. And honestly, you get that feeling of dopamine that just rush through your head. But then that could slowly end as our relationship crumble. And how life goes is you gonna always have to reset, restart, decline. God made rejection for a reason. God rejected me from that relationship. He seen it wasn't good for me, and He made me walk away. Um, she cheated on me 3 different times. Took her back every time, and I was young. I was 11 years old to be exact. Really, you could say I was 10, but yeah, she didn't really like you feel me have a full exempt of love for me. She didn't show that affection. She showed like hatred, you could say. She showed pure hatred. And then when I turned like 13, she ended up talking to somebody else that fucked her over completely. I'm not gonna say that I'm happy that happened. I actually kind of feel sad because you cheated on me, he fucked you over. I mean, life gonna go. Life gonna go. I mean, but that's how life goes. And it's going to go on. That's why God made rejection. Let me bring that up again, so he could reject you from certain things. Because if God wants you to fall down a different path, he's going to choose that path for you. God don't want you to do bad. God don't want you to do harm. It's if you let them demons inside your head to do that harm to you. That's why rejection, God made to reject you from going down that path, that path. He wants you to go down a certain path in life that could lead you to good or could lead you to a better place of mind. Peace of mind, actually. Um, then the second relationship I went through, Jada. It was like a iffy type of relationship. You could tell she didn't really like me. You could tell that like she was probably just there because I knew everybody around the school. And then to go on through that fact, she knew I knew everybody in the school. So when she broke up with me, no, so when she cheated on me and I broke up with her, it just flooded through the school. Jada broke up with Andre. Jada broke up with Andre. Oh, this should have never happened. And now she done took, I guess you could say, my fame around the school for lesser hands, you feel me? And I feel like that you should always take a breather, look at your peace of mind, and always take it as a blessing. Because you don't, the God don't got to give you blessings. He don't got to give you peace of mind either. Let's go back to that quote one more time. Actually, I'm going to go back at the end. Because when I get to my last relationship, the one I'm currently in, I think this is the best one I've ever been in. Then you move on past that. We've been friends. This girl I was friends with for multiple years. Her name, I'm not even going to blast her name out there because I don't even want to mention her in my soul. Let's say her name was Janelle or something. Janelle, she did me bad. Um, she did me bad at the end. She leaked both of my phone numbers. But if we start from the start, we had a very good relationship. And I don't think best friends should ever date because you could fuck up the great relationship that you have. I feel like that's something bad no nigga should ever go through. No man, no woman, nobody, not a goat, not a dog. Nobody should ever go through that. I wouldn't set that on my best enemy because then that relationship starts to become jealousy, lead to into further things. Um, she got jealous after I stopped talking to her. I always went over her house though. What the fuck is a fly in my room? Oh man, they need to stop leaving the door open. But nah, actually, I think that it was just time for me to quit on that relationship. So I moved along. I don't even want to mention them other two relationships because I can't even consider them that because I just kept on getting cheated on. Now at this point, after I broke up with Journey, you start to see like a pattern of her coming back. I always stayed at her house though. She barely even knew my mom. Like that's what really like shocked me. My mom was letting me go over a girl house at the age of 12 to 13. And really, when I think about it, I stayed over her house one night. She texted my current girlfriend some weird shit, and then she deleted it out of my messages. Or she edited one of my messages and she deleted the other one. And as I got two phones, I didn't think much of it because I was on my other phone and I left my other phone unlocked. Now I'm walking around, I'm talking to her mom. I come back, I'm sitting on the back porch. Then Amaya texts me. Striking enough, she texts me. At this time, I was like, I was like, why she ain't just call me? She just, and when she called me, she always got something to tell me. She texted me, and then it just led to BS. Along my relationship, I cheated on Amaya 2 times. I wouldn't even say that I cheated. I just was misdirected from the information that I was given. Low key, I think that if I would have did better in my life and did better in my relationships, cheating would have never been a thing for me. But Amaya took me back twice, and now I see it as I can't do no wrong. This girl can't do no wrong, and that's when we end off with this quote right here. Let me screen share. This is how we end off with this quote. I think this quote inquires me. Like I really think this quote is for me.
She's the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm much better with her than without
And
her.
now, yeah.
I got to tell you, she's everything I'm not. Everything I would dream about as far as being a person and a spiritual individual and just a genuine person, she is.
And I think that relates to me a lot, man. She is a genuine person, and she cares. That's what really shocks a lot of people. She cares about me. She cares about Andre. Um, as in like the relationship that I went through, perhaps maybe if I would have changed my ways and stopped going through all these bad relationships, maybe I should have never been in a relationship, or maybe I guess you could call it dating. We was dating. So I guess you could say a relationship is deeper than dating, I guess. But that's just one of the quotes I related to. I got two more. Let me go find the other one. Um, yeah, I like the way that I do it now. I like this podcast, and I think I'm gonna continue it. But I do want to add people to the show. Like that's something I really want to do. And now that I think about it, it's like it could be something I could do. Like maybe 15 episodes in. So that's the second quote I related to. A lot of people might know this quote already. Well, it's not even a quote. It's just a video of Kobe. And I think this is the one where he says the job isn't over, if I'm not mistaken.
What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or
Still to be happy about.
you're up too old?
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
You're too
What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or
Still to be happy about.
you're up too old?
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
So I think that relating to that is you could be up in life. You could be very up in life. You could be winning at the fullest. Um, but I guess this relates to another quote: "Never get comfortable," because when you're comfortable, you're not on offense. They don't say it just like that. They say, "Don't ever get comfortable," because when you're comfortable, you're losing. When you get too comfortable, I think you start to lose. That's how I said it in my personal way. I think when you get too comfortable, you start to lose. You don't put in all the work that you put in to get to that position. You could be up 2-0 as they said. You could be up 2-0. Let's say, as in being up in 2-0, you got the pretty house that you want. You got the money that you need, but that money not gonna last forever. Money don't last forever. That's why I think the clothes in my closet, all the design I wear, off-white T-shirt, like the simple stuff. Off-white T-shirt got a fat ass tag on it. I don't think when you winning, I don't necessarily think that you at your happiest or you at your fullest. When you're winning, you get comfortable, and that's a thing that people don't realize. He got too comfortable. That's why he lost everything. He's way too comfortable sitting over there in that $500,000 chair. Um, that's why he's steadily declining, and you don't see him as often. He's not at the parties. Um, that other guy though, he's never at the parties. Never came to one. Always stays somewhere else. Always away from the drama, and he's never comfortable going to that party that you want to go to. You're comfortable taking a day off from the gym. It's warm in your bed, but it's cold in that gym. You're sweating in that gym. Hot, you getting hot, musty. You starting to sweat, stink. You could smell the stench of your sweat. That's when you know you're not comfortable. And I think that when I started playing basketball again, I was too comfortable in the old habitat I was in. So that's probably why I sucked my first season back. Second season, I wasn't comfortable. Never was once. When you get too comfortable, that's when you know you're losing it life. That's when you know you're losing a lot more. Comfortability is a thing of the past. You should never be comfortable, as I said. That's why God made comfortability to see who's going to stay comfortable their whole life, who's going to break out of that cage and sweat, not be so comfortable, always in different habitats, always securing something different in life. You feel me? Because gold could be a trophy. Gold could be a trophy. It could be shiny. It could be everything you want. But when you get comfortable with that golden trophy, what are you going to do? Are you going to sit there with that golden trophy forever? Make that your little kid or something? Like, you really got to think. When you get comfortable with that one thing, that one person, that one set of mind, when you get too comfortable, you lose it. That's how I put it in my words. You get too comfortable, you lose it. And back to what I said about being up. You could be in the ups in life. You could be all the way in the ups in life. Nigga, you gonna fall. You getting too comfortable, you not working, not making the money that you making, you sleeping a lot more, you notice that you eating a lot more, you not starving yourself. Because when you starve yourself, you're getting hungrier, hungrier. You know, a lot of people gonna be like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" It sounds real stupid, but if you starve yourself, you're gonna realize you're gonna get hungry. You're gonna be ready to eat, and that's a lot more I'm interested in now. As maybe turning 14, I realized that a lot of my kids, a lot of my students and classmate peers that I went to school with got comfortable. A lot of them got comfortable, to be honest. It was like 5 niggas that said they was gonna start clothing brands in school. Got too comfortable. Where's the clothing brand at? You made one mock up and now it's gone. You never dropped the T. The Instagram page you made has 50 followers, still has no video. They got too comfortable. I'll make it tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll make another mock up tomorrow. If you don't got a sheer love for something, then you shouldn't be doing it. Them niggas, when they synced everybody else making clothing brands, I'm gonna run with it. You can run with certain things in life, but if you don't have that love for it, that hunger, if you didn't starve yourself for it all season around just so you could eat, you was in hibernation that whole summer, starving yourself. You that hunger, getting big as you getting hungry and hungry. But when it's time to eat, don't ever get comfortable. You could break that play with your man, your other friend, your mama, your grandma. Don't ever get comfortable. I feel like I done had these talks on stream too. Nigga, just getting comfortable is a thing of the past. I don't think anybody should do it. Um, that's why winning is a thing of the future and losing is a thing of the past. Because if you want to go back to the past, you can't do it. But if you want to win, it's in your future. See, a lot of niggas don't understand. When you start winning, then that's when you get comfortable. A lot of niggas don't understand that yet. A lot of niggas don't understand, oh, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get comfortable right here. A lot of niggas don't understand that. But them niggas that don't understand that, them the niggas that be starving all summer. Them the niggas that be starving they soul. Because when that hunger you get too hungry and you break out of that cage, it's time to eat. That's a lot of niggas got to understand that. And I think I'm starting to understand that too. As in, I think you could be having ups in life, but you always gonna see a down. And it's either you starve yourself through that down or that hunger gonna kill you and you gonna get too comfortable and that hunger just gonna dissipate. Now you fully nourished. Now it's time to starve yourself again. Yeah, that's how I think. That's how I think that should be. That's how I think a lot of niggas fall off that grind, that so-called grind that they were on for 3 months, but they got too hungry, fully nourished themselves just so they could nourish themselves every other day. Like if you get it, then you get it, but if you don't, can't really tell you anything else. But it's this other quote I'm gonna stand by, and I think it should be somewhere down here. Let me go ahead and try to find it for you. Might not be on here. Actually, it should be. Here we go. It's this quote I'm living by right now. LeBron said it. I don't consider myself a LeBron fan. I mean, but what he said right here, like you could really see like this was something he felt. Like he really felt this. You feel me? And a lot of people don't feel this way. A lot of people care about what people say. That's why.
Really give a fuck about what people say, no.
So I'm gonna play it twice. I think I'm gonna do
You
it twice.
can't really give a fuck about what people say no more. Because everybody gonna fucking critique everything that you do, no matter what you do. That shit will creep into your mind. No matter if you believe it or not.
It's wasted energy.
Yeah, it's wasted energy. You can't really give a fuck about what people say no more. Because everybody gonna fucking critique everything that you do, no matter what you do. That shit will creep into your mind. No matter if you believe it or not.
It's wasted energy.
Yeah, it's wasted energy.
As he said right there, you really can't give one fuck about what anybody says anymore. I really think this generation, Gen Z, as we like to call it, I think this generation got it the worst. They caring about what niggas say about them. And really, the only person you should care about saying something to you is God. Really, I don't get no fuck about what that one nigga in class said. That one nigga that's been wearing the same designer jeans for 5 fucking months. His mama don't buy him no new clothes. She gave all she could give, and that nigga taking it for granted. Like that shit can't disappear. Like that shit can't burn in a fire. Like that shit can't rip. That shit will be gone in a couple more months. And it always be the niggas that are in a better place than everybody else that take a lot more for granted. They got it the best. But I know a couple niggas that don't take that stuff for granted. I know a couple niggas that work on themselves. They don't take all the gifts that they supposed to have. They don't take all the cheers, the pride that they was supposed to have. I know a couple niggas that generally want to be better than their adults, their moms, their dad. And you really can't get no fuck about what nobody say. I don't think you should get no fuck about what that one nigga in the back of the classroom say, that one bitch over there say. That bitch could say you ugly. I really feel for that. And I can't even say that I didn't fall for that shit back then. Can't even say I didn't fall for that shit for real. A lot of females said I was ugly as shit. I'm still here, day one. I'm still here. I'm the day one that's been balling. I'm the day one that still holds myself accountable for everything. A lot of niggas be like, oh, Dre don't hold himself accountable for nothing. Nigga, I do. Every day of the week. I'm trying. I try every day of the week. Even behind the scenes, I'm trying something different. I'm just waiting until I see the peak of that to show y'all that I'm trying. I think Lil Uzi said something like that too. Yeah, I think I did say Lil Uzi say something like that. But I think he said I'm trying and I'm trying until it's good enough to where y'all can see where I want to present it to y'all. Don't care about what a nigga say. Don't care about what a bitch say. Care about how your mindset could get you through everything. I swear to God, till I met Amaya, I ain't cry for 2 years. I think it was 2 years I ain't cry. I ain't drop a single tear. The only tear that I remember dropping before then was when my uncle died. And I think I was like 11. So yeah, that's 2 years. 2 years I was lost in a fucking jungle, nigga. I could not escape. 2 years was hell. A lot of people didn't even like the fact that Andre stuck around. Andre got nice things, but Andre never took that shit for granted. Nigga, I'm still growing. I'm growing out of my clothes. I'm finna sell the clothes in my closet so I could get some new ones. I always got the different way to make some fucking money. I don't care if it's a simple job, a simple task where I can make $10. I'm gonna take that job. I'm gonna take that task. Because one thing you can't care about is what a nigga say. Oh, you working over there? You doing all that shit for $10, nigga? It's money. What you gonna wait until you get a job at McDonald's so you can make minimum wage? Nah, nigga, I'm hustling now so I could get the roots and maybe I can learn a lesson or two along the way of me making that money, making that cash, as niggas will say, making that bread. I don't even gotta chase the bag. I know what a fucking bag is. A lot of rappers got that shit messed up. A lot of kids got that shit messed up. I'm chasing the bag young. That's good. Why the fuck are you chasing the bag though? I know where the bag at. I know where the bag sleep. I know where the bag lay his head at. I know what I could do to get it. A lot of niggas got that twist. And y'all see me so jolly in all my YouTube videos. I'm always laughing. Nigga, behind the scenes, I'm working hard as fuck. I'm trying different things, trying new strategies, trying new things. I'm waiting for the come up. I'm waiting for the blow up. Niggas think that shit gonna happen day one. That shit will not happen day one, and I need y'all to know that. That shit not gonna happen day one. A lot of niggas laughing at me right now for making these YouTube videos instead of doing the old shit I would do. The old Andre. Oh, Andre was trap or die. Andre was really like that. Andre fought any nigga that would say something to him. Andre didn't have no fucking mindset. Andre just was crashing out. I swear to God, I'm watching my own brother, my own day one. I'm watching this nigga crash out in front of my fucking eyes. Nigga starting to smoke. Since when you do that? Nigga, I swear to God, like 4 months ago, we was talking about us living in a fucking game house. Where's all this thuggish shit coming from? I really want to know why the fuck my day one, I'm watching this nigga become a crash out in front of my own eyes. Because he cared about what a nigga said. Oh, Dion, you not tough. Smoke this blunt, Dion. You worrying about what a nigga say. I'm watching my own fucking brother turn me into a crash out. I don't even think we speak for real no more. I used to come to that nigga for all my problems. Me and that nigga don't even speak no more. He always DT, always being so comfortable with himself. That lead back to the other motivational quote. He's always being so comfortable now. That Dion I used to know was hustle, trap, or die, right? That's what they said about me too. But I'm changing. Mentally, I can't physically go back to that spot. Because nigga, I am black. I am a black young man. I'm 14, 6'1.5". That nigga is 6'2". And he's comfortable being outside every night, jumping on cars. Nigga, we walking in the middle of a nice neighborhood, going to a Starbucks, you're jumping on the top of a car. I'm watching this nigga become a crash out in front of my own eyes. And I guarantee y'all, I really do guarantee y'all, he gonna come back to him realization that he fucked himself over. You fucked your own self over because you cared about what a nigga said, a bitch said. You outside every day. You crashing out. One day you gonna really realize that you fucked yourself over. I'm telling you, I'm gonna say it one more time. I watched my own brother become a crash out. Shit don't even hit the same. My day one. My day one, I watched them become a crash out. I told them, chill out on that shit. Multiple times, I told them, chill out. That shit ain't that wave. It's not that wave no more. We shouldn't even be listening to what other niggas say. But that lead back to this quote. You really can't care about what a nigga say. And I said I was going to do 3 quotes. I'm going to end it off like this. You need to find, what should I say? You need to find something that holds your life together. Person, thing, a sport, anything. You need to find something that can hold your life together. You need to not care about what a nigga says. He could say you the weakest nigga in the world, but if you care, you letting that nigga get comfortable in your head. Oh, I'm a bitch. Oh, I need to go smoke that blunt. I need to make sure they know I'm that nigga. That was old Andre Trapper. I'm not that nigga no more. I'm invested in myself, nigga. I look at stocks. Something that half of these kids don't even know about. I watched their own fucking high schooler not be able to spell continent. Motherfucker can't even spell AR-15. Nah, I'm trolling. That nigga couldn't even spell Nazi. Couldn't spell Ice Cube. But your ass gonna go pick up a gun and say you from the hood. Nobody gives a fuck. Can you pick up a book? Pick up a book, little nigga. Don't sit that gun down. Pick up a book. That's what a lot of niggas got twisted. I got books for days. I read for real. I got finished reading this a couple months ago. I picked up a couple new books and I'm reading with my grandma for the summer, so I'm able to read in high school at a high level. Y'all see me speak like this, but at the end of the day, I have a high level of a mindset. I know where I want to go in life and I know what I want to do. Don't ever care about what a nigga say. I'm gonna end it just like that. I swear to God, that's how I'm ending it.